Welcome back to the Wednesday reboot. Today we're gonna hang out. Gorilla Customs is gonna stop in and we're gonna unbox these. I know they're at their unbox because I did this part of the video after the video. So yeah, shout out to our sponsor, powered by the Beard Struggle. Use your promo code or my promo code, the promo code Wednesday35. I'll put it down here. Save yourself a whole 15% and all that jazz. So yeah, let's just jump right into it and unbox these two guys right here. Yeah.
All right, dude. Did you get the Electro or the Goblin guy yet?
Yeah, I got them both right here.
Oh, I thought. Okay, I didn't know you had them. Now I
Yeah, I
did.
have them. The only thing I did was I opened the Peter Parker, and he's currently in like 3 pieces, and I'm using the parts to make a custom, a very secret custom that I have been working on for 2 years now, maybe upwards or almost 3 years, and it's kind of one of those things where I wanted to use Marvel Legends parts. They just hadn't made the parts yet, so I just kind of hung out and waited and.
You've talked
It's
about this custom for a long time, dude.
yeah,
For real.
it's. I won't say who it is, just because I'm not sure if that's gonna happen yet. But it's someone wearing civilian clothes, and much like we talked about a long time ago, it would be really cool to get a line of figures in just plain clothes because we have so many superheroes. We have suits. We have now suits with a jacket instead, or a like a windbreaker instead of a jacket with the Stanley and this Peter Parker. But
I like that Luke Cage body a lot for a bigger
that's a
guy.
good one too. The only problem is unless you're making a custom of Arnold Schwarzenegger, you can't really use that just to make a guy walking down the street. It's big and superhero buff still.
Let's see. I was gonna do a custom Jersey Shore crew, so that's
Perfect.
yeah, perfect for that. Do a Ronnie with an Affliction shirt on.
I actually got this right here for when you're gonna do the little blast in the glass.
Ooh. All right,
So
so this is what we're here for, though. We're gonna open up these. Well, I'm gonna open these up. Gorilla Customs already has them open. Like he said, he already had the Peter Parker. I went over to the Gwen Stacy. The only thing, like the coat is sweet. The only thing I didn't love was that the boots were just painted. They weren't sculpted. That was the only thing.
yeah,
But outside of
um,
that, she's a really nice figure.
it's just because we don't have any boots like that. The only boots that we have, uh, and they've only used once, which is crazy. I think it's because it's on the smaller teen female body. Is Nico Marora?
Yeah,
Aurora, I don't know. Yeah, she had those really cool boots that look really nice with Punk Storm, and instead they gave Punk Storm like weird little shoes with cuffs or something like that.
yeah. I think I remember that. But Rita has boots.
Yeah, but Rita, until they re-release her, is gonna be a pain.
Well, she's already out.
Right, but she's in a 2-pack.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna spend $50 for a pair of legs.
Best way to open these. I'm gonna do Electro first.
Electro's
Rip it.
badass. He's on that. He's way bigger.
Isn't there like a hidden like thing behind these?
I think what it is.
All right, back to Electro. Yeah, I thought there used to be something hidden in these boxes, but there
No, I
isn't.
think what it was like once you peeled up the cardboard, if you looked on the card back, it had
A picture.
it was like printed twice, and I still think it is. I have a package right here. Um, there's like a raised ridge. No, it's not printed twice anymore. It used to be
And
that way.
you had the Daredevil too from this wave, right?
Yeah, I have Daredevil. You have my Gwen Stacy. I got Peter Parker.
And just so everybody knows, the reason why there's nothing on his shelves is because he evacuated the other day because he's where the fires are. So that's why his huge collection isn't back there.
Yeah, right
and
behind
why and why you missed the podcast. But it's a lot quieter in here without, you know, them, those
it's
guys.
Yeah, it's outside here is hickory flavored, and it's gonna be that way for the foreseeable future.
Dude, I like Electro a lot. A lot
Yeah,
of
dude.
head movement.
The other one compared to this, and I usually don't like the classic costumes versus cool modern interpretations, but this guy, I like a lot. What I love about this body that they use, and I think they brought him out for Spider-Man UK, is how much texture that there is. You can see fabric getting pulled over the muscles and over the knees and the elbows and stuff. And I think that's so cool. It's so much cooler than when, like if you go back to like Black Suit Spidey, it's just completely covered. Well, okay, bad example because this is a symbiote covering his body. But like Daredevil here, and this is one that I customized a little bit, but Daredevil on this body, yeah, that's something I want to see with the suit getting pulled and everything.
Now, is this the same type of plastic they use on Red Pool? It feels like that a little bit. I felt like the plastic was different. If you remember that, Red Pool?
Yeah, I don't know if they changed the plastic or if it was just the because it's a different kind of body, it wasn't built the same and the same parts weren't hollow or because I know what you're talking about. Like if you hold a Bucky figure and then you hold it,
yeah, the
feel.
No, it feels more like rubber.
Body. This is the different body than Deadpool. They started getting really fucking rubbery back when they did the Guardians of the Galaxy, the first movie wave. I remember everyone was talking about how Nova is he just feels like he's completely made of rubber.
That's
like you could
cool.
take him apart, you could disassemble him without heating him up, which is cool, except you'll just kind of gum off your shelf and fall.
And the head is like his effects that are coming off the suit and stuff, like are made out of like the more rubbery type of texture. Like the face sculpt is crazy. That's a really good face sculpt.
You're trying a little harder these days.
And you get the 2 electric hands, which are those are fucking cool too.
Yeah, the old Electro, the old movie Electro hands.
That's cool. I dig it. All right, let's get into Goblin.
He's got more of the cartoon look. That's all there is to him. I mean, he's got the same stupid belt, the same purse.
What kind of belt do you want?
Not this weird half-assed seatbelt over his waist.
It looks fine.
It's on Daredevil. It was on a bunch of other people. I don't like it. I'll probably just cut it off.
The head looks nice that it comes with them. The Osborn head.
Yeah, I don't know where I put mine.
This isn't the same Osborn head that came with oh, that was Doom. Never mind. That was a Doom Iron Man. It's totally different. Yeah. Right? Yeah. That's different. Anyway. Yeah, the detail's nice on him too. That face is crazy good. They never had a scarf on him before, did they?
I don't remember.
One that you can move around?
They did.
Yeah, because you can move this one around a bunch. That's cool. All right, back from our little intermission. All right, so anyway, no, I was talking about the head sculpt and the scarf and like how everything's pretty easily to manipulate, I think.
Oh, you mean because of the material's soft and
yeah, like even like the little thing on his head, like.
What I don't like about that though is, for whatever reason, I always pose Electro like crouch down, shooting electricity, and when he's doing that, Is that how it happened? These started to bend on mine. I don't know. Never mind. That's the opposite of what it's doing.
Yeah, no, I think they look really good though. Those are the only two that I'm keeping from that set. I heard the Spider-Man's really nice.
He's fucking amazing. He looked so for this wave has. If you go back to the retro packaging, it's based off of the '95 cartoon. The packaging is, and loosely the characters are too. They had a Spider-Man. It was the first little 5-inch Toy Biz figure that had articulation the way it did. It had a ball torso. It had elbows that moved, knees that moved, legs that I think came on like a swivel, whatever. But it was the first time they were able to tout that kind of articulation on a little 5-inch Marvel figure.
Dude, didn't you say something about the Spider-Man that got you back into collecting or something?
No.
I thought you said that Spider-Man and like the Peter Parker clothed one.
No, dummy. Not at all. No, what I was saying was that Peter Parker toy, when it came out, it's not based off of the toy. They came out with that show. I don't think a Peter Parker toy came out with that show, but it's not based on the cartoon either, because in the cartoon, Peter wears a blue, kind of weird blue-green polo shirt, and I think jeans or whatever. But if you take a look at that toy, the way it has that half Peter Parker, half Spider-Man face, you put it looks identical to the McDonald's toy that was out at the time.
That's what you're talking about, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah, I was way off on that.
Flawless segue into.
So, like, dude, he doesn't hold the pumpkin bomb things well. What the hell?
No, they never did. I glued mine into his hand.
Can we figure that out, Hasbro? I mean, I guess you get a cool board to put them on.
I don't like that. I think it's stupid.
I like the board.
It's a Goblin glider.
I call it the board.
Well, it's a Goblin glider, so.
Well, that's wrong. So don't do that. Quit that. Stop that.
Like, share, and subscribe.
No, we don't ever say that because I feel like that's tacky as hell. Like they forgot. Like, hey, don't forget, you dummy. Like, if you're here and you like it, then you'll probably hit the like. A lot of people, well, not a lot, but sometimes people hit the thumbs down. And I'm like, I don't even understand. Like, how could you not like what I'm talking about? Because if you're here for toys, how could I go wrong? I guess. I don't know.
Personally, I thumbs down most of your videos.
It's you son of a bitch. It's only you this whole time.
For me, I have all these little troll accounts, and I just go through and leave nasty comments, trash, fake,
just to mess with people.
That's what we do. People I know. I don't mess with established content creators on YouTube. I go after the little guys, the little ones with the fragile egos. I can make those guys tough.
I'm not gonna feel defensive. Like you're completely targeting me right now. So I got him like this, man. It's cool enough.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. He's a lot brighter than the first one. He's a I don't know what you've talked about these toys before, but he is his whole thing he's got going for him is new deco on the one that came with shit. I'm trying to think, was it Space Venom? Space Venom was Hobgoblin. Green Goblin was Sandman Wave, I think. I'm not sure. There was a period where they were just cranking out the Spidey, the core villains.
I feel like they're cranking them out now too.
Yeah, I think they're re-releasing. They're re-releasing or have released everybody within the last probably 2 years, except for I think one of the oldest ones is going to be Hobgoblin and Shocker. I think
Try to make
those
sure
two.
they're looking at the camera for people.
Me?
No, I'm making sure the figures are looking at the camera.
Oh, I'm like,
Because in the fourth box, I'll have me unboxing and playing with my toys. Because what else are we supposed to do? That's our life now. What's the quote? What's the quote that you live by? It's if we don't like the world we're in, make our own. So that's what we did.
Yeah, someone said that.
Was it Empire Toys?
It was. There was a video. Chris Shaler said that in a video he did. I heard he did another video with somebody else. If you guys don't know about Empire Toy Works, go subscribe to his channel. In fact, stop watching this video right now. Thumbs down it real quick. Do it for me. And then head over.
Matter of fact, I'll put the link in the description so you guys can go see Rot Gut, because
block this channel so none of this trash accidentally pops up
in your feed
for good toy videos.
Well, this isn't really. I don't like reviews because there's people out there who do it right. So I'm not gonna sit there and go over the thigh swivel and all that jazz, which both these guys do have, by the way, because every figure has it.
I'm not gonna talk about the stupid ankle rocker forward facing pin. I'm not gonna talk about the gross double jointed knees.
And how there isn't, the shoulders, the butterfly shoulders on these two, but they still look great.
You know what I heard a friend of mine say the other day? He was talking about Funko Pops, and it was during the first initial run of Target's Jovid-19, when that whole
cop that merch. Go to Teespring.
Had started. Talking about how YouTube influencers and Instagram influencers had been telling people to, instead of continue buying Funko Pops to sell or do whatever, they would start doing their thing with G.I. Joes and NECA Turtles and stuff. And he's like, yeah, man, toy influencers. And I go, what the fuck did you do? Or it was Funko influencers was the thing he said that made me want to never talk to him again. And he's like, no, man, seriously, these people, they go and they do YouTube videos and stuff, and they get people to buy the shit, and he starts saying, he's like, yeah, I do like Robo, or, the way Pixel Dan does it, and it really got me thinking, like, holy fuck, is that in essence what a review is? If
sort of, it's like,
hasn't come out yet, or is just coming out, of course people want to see it, and is their job is a toy review the same thing as a toy reviewer? Are they doing the same job as a toy influencer?
Essentially, yeah.
Yeah, and then I'm like, ugh, that's gross.
Like, it's almost like reactors to like music videos and stuff, or to movies. They're kind of like they're doing reaction to the toy, so it's kind of the same. Like, a lot of independent music people want reactors. That way they get more spins and they get more people drawn into their music, so they'll shout out a reactor or something like that,
Yeah.
It's kind of like that. I mean,
do you think that that's what influences people to think that anyone gives a fuck about what they have to say about everything? How some folks just really have to give their fucking opinion about anything that happens that people talk about?
Yes. Well, it's like that. I mean, I don't want to get into politics, but I think everything is driven by money and politics in every genre of everything. So you got to find the real ones that don't have a bunch of subscribers, that have these little bitty channels that talk about the real shit.
Like, share, and subscribe.
God damn it! Don't say that. I hate when people do that. It's ew. So gross. It's cringy. It's cringeworthy. Oh, so I did set up this little area now, so we'll be able to do this more often. And I got our huge transformer that we both got, our Prime.
I got him chilling over here. Did you get rid of yours?
I got rid of mine.
Dude, are you serious?
I almost broke it one day. I had it sitting and I just kicked the fucker over and his head popped off. And the antennas that come off, I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna break this. And if I break it, then I'm stuck either turning it into a custom or if I'm gonna be critical about them, because I think that people give a fuck what I think. I'm not crazy about the legs on them. Like the legs are really big. They're really wide.
Yeah, but how else would you do them? Like this, I think
There's
that
no other way. Like
yeah,
he's 2 feet tall. You have to.
I
do
mean,
that.
I should probably just show them off since we're fucking talking about them. Yeah, this is great. This was our review on those other Spider-Man stuff. But let's talk about this guy because he's way cooler.
Way cool. There's a fucking 2 foot tall Transformer.
Damn, he's a big one.
It's bullshit that they didn't get to make.
Dude, my Bumblebee is just too small, like just a little bit, like a hair too small. That's
So I was
3A.
looking see if they had some third party oversized Bumblebee.
Yeah.
I was trying to find if we could find a 18 scale. I mean, you could just find an 18 scale little
Crappy one and paint it up.
yeah, or a Volkswagen.
That's true. Or
Just
Camaro, depending on your.
Or Camaro. Well, Bumblebee's Volkswagen. So.
Yeah, this guy's just got cat hair all over him. Other than that, he's really cool.
That's how mine was mine.
I didn't even dust him off before I put him up on this desk. That's me, Trash Wenzilla. Just.
I saw a guy who had taken a really cool G.I. Joe picture with the new classified figures.
Yeah.
And he had taken had an Optimus in truck mode. It was 1/12 scale. It had like Scarlet hanging onto the mirror and pointing a gun, and then Duke was driving what I'm gonna assume was Hound. Huh?
Was it real?
Yeah, it was a toy picture.
No, I mean, like, was it semi-real or did he make it? Like,
I think it was. I want to say that there out there is like a 1/12 scale Optimus, but he's just in truck mode.
Dude, that's cool.
Yeah, I'd love to
just sit on it, just like hang out with it.
It was people's pictures that got me to get back into the G.I. Joe classified after I had
Sold
gotten
it
them and kind of huh?
What? So that you bought the collection and sold it twice? I didn't stutter. Did I stutter?
Shame on you. Twice. Can't fool me again.
Oh, what was that from?
That was what George Bush said.
Oh yeah, that's right. We were just talking about the other day.
Yeah, so funny that was.
These guys are cool. Dude, he is bright. Like, look at him in the camera, how well he picks up.
He's a lot like a cartoon.
Now, should I take these and put real people's heads on them and make you upset?
You should. Yeah, that'll look like junk.
Now I see it, though, now that you've said it to me, even though I still do it. But I see it more. And I'm like, that's not a cartoon. That's a cartoon head. That doesn't go on a real detailed body. Like, you can't put this on a NECA body.
Yeah.
Stop it. Like,
or when I see people, and I know I'm going to see a bunch of it, because people always fucking do this. It was, what were people doing? They were taking bearded Peter Parker's head, and they were putting it on, I think, Worthy Cap, or not Worthy Cap, but Captain America. So it was MCU Cap with the beard.
I saw him putting it on Mysterio, right? Weren't they putting on Mysterio for a minute?
Yeah, they did that too. And I don't want to disrespect anybody.
It was a cool idea. It's not creative. It just doesn't fit. It just doesn't mesh right.
what I'm saying is full asset if you're gonna do it. But hey, if it's your toy and you like it and you think it looks cool, it's really only for you anyway.
Right.
You know, if it works for you, fuck yeah.